Blood 12. The Divine Word Religion and the Elves. And see, these are the chapters where we get to notice how very similar my voices for all of these characters are, because I can only do one feminine voice. Because various things happen, sleepiness attacks me, and in the end, I doze off that day, even though I still have a lot of things I want to ask. When I wake up, I was in the tent. It's dark maybe because the sun has not risen yet. On my side, Marzophus sleeps as he's dead. As if he's dead. When I go out of the tent quietly so that I don't wake Marzophus, it was still dark. Because the distant sky grows lighter, it might lighten soon. Waking up early in the morning, even though I'm a vampire, it's strange. Oh, did you wake up? When I called and I turned around, Ariel-san was sitting there in the same position as yesterday. Do you want to contact the telepathy, or can you talk? What should I do? I can pretty much talk about the things that I can speak. However, my lisping and pronunciation are still strange, and talking is considerably tiring because I'm a baby. Although I did speak to the extent that it's not strange when I was in the house, if there's such a convenient thing like telepathy, I want to rely on that. With telepathy. Although I tried to say, with telepathy, it's hard to catch it because of the lisp after all. Not talking smoothly is also a stress. Okay, understood. I understand it intuitively that the telepathy with Ariel-san is connected. It's a convenient skill, and there's a lot of chance to use it until I become able to talk properly, so I will acquire it with skill points later. After all, I only used the skill points for appraisal, and it didn't touch the others. Although I saved it to acquire the skill to conceal the vampire, now that I became like this, there's no meaning to conceal it anymore. You slept soundly as you're tired. Ariel-san said so while smiling. It's a little embarrassing that my sleeping face was seen. Huh? Did Ariel-san stand watch without sleeping? Possibly you didn't sleep? Because I have the high rank skill of sleep resistance that's abnormal condition nullity, I don't need to sleep. I will sleep when I feel like sleeping, though. Don't need to sleep. I mean, I wonder, isn't the abnormal condition nullity a considerable amazing skill? Although it's unbelievable when I see the conversation like a cosmic dialogue yesterday, if I think about it, this person overwhelmed the people who attacked me. Although I don't know whether the comment that she's the Demon King is true or not, her ability might be real even though she looks stupid. Somehow I feel like I'm being dissed. Perceptive. I pretend not to know while sweating cold sweat in my heart. Because the other two people are still sleeping, I will accept the question time until they wake up. Come to think of it, although Marzophus was in the tent, I don't see Shiraori's appearance. Where is she? What's that? When I looked around restlessly, that comes into view. That's Shira-chan's home. I don't understand the meaning of Ariel-san's words. It's a thing like a white cocoon that's there, a round cocoon that was made with a large amount of threads. Is Shiraori in there? You shouldn't approach it, because I don't know what she would do when she's half asleep. Because I have a bad feeling somehow, I listened to Ariel-san's words obediently. First of all, the town, father and mother, what happened to them? The first question. I understand that the answer is probably the one that's different from what I hoped, but I must hear it. The town is occupied by the invaded Otsu country army. Well, it's the Divine Word Religion army, though. Your father and mother are unfortunate. That's the condition. I predicted it, but as expected, when I hear it again, the shock is large. And yet, tears don't flow. Am I cold-hearted, or my feelings are paralyzed because I'm confused? By the way, about the people who attacked you, one side is the back force of the Divine Word Religion, the other one is the Elves. It looks like both sides know that you're a reincarnated person and targeted you. Elves? Come to think of it, I think that the word elves was mentioned yesterday in the stir-fried vegetables. Although I can understand the Divine Word Religion, why the Elves? I don't know why the Elves are aiming at the reincarnated people. However, Potamus, who's the leader of the Elves, is rotten trash. It's obvious that he's planning something worthless. Is that so? He's a damn trash who's already too trashy that can make the world into a pinch. What a harsh way to say about him. But Ariel-san, yeah, I mean, it's Potamus' fault that she's even in this world, right? Right? I think so. But Ariel-san talks exposing her unpleasant feelings. At least, it looks like Ariel-san hates the Elves considerably. Elves were supposed to be more sacred in my image, though. The people of the Divine Word Religion, too. Although I don't know where they marked you down, it looks like they aimed at you. Possibly that town became the target this time might be because you were there. I have trouble breathing into the words. It's my fault? It's only might. There's a possibility of becoming one of the purposes. Because the Divine Word Religion's Pope is a man who values such efficiency, achieve the secret purpose while dropping the confidence of Goddess Religion, he moves to produce many results with one move. He's such a tactician. It's my fault. It's my fault. I refrain the words in my head. Even if I say to not mind it, it's probably an unreasonable consultation, but the things happen this time is one of the big flows of the world. Either way, you can't change it. There are things that can be done and things that can't be done in everyone. You should just give up thinking that it can't be helped. It's not something that can be cleared easily. The important thing is what you want to do after that. At this time, it can't be helped. The things happened can't be changed. Then, when the same thing happens, will you just look at it without doing anything? Or will you try to fight? Which one will you choose? I will fight. I answer immediately. That's right. I won't let such an unreasonable thing to happen again. Then, how will you act in order to fight? At this rate, the result will be the same. The important thing is how you act. You may be depressed and you may worry. However, if you decide to fight, you must not stop. That's right. It's just like that. I might have misunderstood this person a little. Although I thought that she's an unreliable person who only jokes, what she says is very good. As this person says, I must not stop. Yes, I decided it. Yay! So now she's part of the fights. Yay! And then eventually we're gonna figure out what's going on with all the other shit. Yay! Pretty soon, we're gonna have to switch over to a new website in a few chapters. I think it's like a 10 or so more, and then it's a different website, different translator, I think, which saddens me. It truly does. But hopefully they're just as weird, bad, and interesting ways. So.